It's an all-star lineup, and Yolanda Brown is right there in the heart of the action.
Yes, it is simply buzzing here in this glorious setting of Castle Cool. There are more than 6,000 promers here to join in the party, and I've got a great space here in the crowd. This is the place to be. This is how you prom in the park. Everybody, cheers! Cheers!
Represented by Elton John's management company, a record deal with Virgin Records, and toured with Paloma Faith. Having listened to his music and seen him live, it is so obvious to see what all the hype is about. Welcome to the show, Jake Isaac.
Hello. Was that about me?
That was all about you.
Thank you for having me.
No, you're right though. It's amazing when you actually finally get to read the bio and read all of the things you've been doing.
I have a lot to be grateful for.
Hello and welcome. I'm Yolanda Brown. I grew up listening to Dizzy and Ella's music, and as a saxophonist, I've been hugely influenced by the both of them. Ella's scat singing was like listening to a lead instrument in itself. Her tone so pure, and her phrasing had such a unique rhythm. Dizzy's combination of styles was pioneering, and his improvisations a rhythmic thrill. I love how he dared to be different, and in doing so, inspired and gave to so many. What can't be denied is that both Dizzy and Ella's stellar careers changed the course of jazz history. Next to perform here in Castle Cool is a legendary percussionist and Proms in the Park favourite, Dame Evelyn Glennie. I grabbed a quick chat with her in between rehearsals. It was so wonderful to see you rehearsing and sound checking today. Obviously, it's not the first time that we're meeting. I've had the pleasure of coming to your studio and seeing this amazing collection of instruments. Last count was 2,000. Are we still at 2,000 around about?
I think so, probably. I'm actually in the process of creating an inventory of all of the instruments and literally taking a photograph and a description and so on. So I'm probably up to a few hundred at the moment, but I think we would be around the 2,000 mark eventually.
Now, you often perform without shoes on.
Yeah.
We are in amazing September weather at the moment. Will you be performing without shoes or with shoes today?
Well, probably without shoes, you know, weather bears no part in this. You know, if I wear shoes, then suddenly all of the heights of the instruments need to vary. So changing costumes and things is something that I try to prevent. Otherwise, the instruments would have to go up and down like a yo-yo. So I try to be quite consistent, and I just feel more balanced and stable. Yeah, I'm sure you would understand that,
absolutely.
You know, being the physical player you are.
Absolutely.
Yolanda, I've got a question for you. There's 4 different saxophones here.
Yeah.
What makes them so different to one another?
So the main difference is their size. The longer the tube, the lower the note. So this tenor saxophone plays really, really low. I play like... That's really my lowest note. Then we'd move up to the alto saxophone. And the alto is a little bit smaller, you can see. So it plays a little bit higher and a nice sound too. And then we move to...
That's a bit smooth.
It is smooth. This is actually the saxophone you hear a lot of in pop music, so that's probably why. And then you have the soprano saxophone. Now this one is straight, and it sounds very high, because it's the shortest. And kind of a bit classical as well, you know. The last one, which looks totally different from all of them, is an electric wind instrument. We call it the iwi. Sounds a little bit sci-fi, doesn't it? And I'll give you a little sound of it. Now, this one plays very high, very low, and it can play lots of different sounds. This is one of the sounds. It has been a fantastic night here. I've enjoyed every moment.
The BBC Proms really is a music celebration like no other, and it has been a thrill to be a part of the festivities here in Castle Cool. So until next year, good night.